Our first interview for today. So friends, sisters, cousins, mothers, daughters, aunts, and grandmothers, did I miss any? You're all invited to a unique and bold and unique experience, and it's going to be happening next weekend, and you can be a part of the Strength of a Woman Empowerment Conference. That event is designed to promote empowerment, love, sisterhood, and so much more. And the organizers say this, you'll be stronger than when you came, all right? Joining us to share more about this conference is founder and CEO of Purple Stiletto, the movement, Yolanda Michelle. And I'm so grateful to have you joining us today. So there's a couple of things I really want to get to with you today. So I love the title of this event, Strength of a Woman. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the strength of a woman. What are some things we as women, I'm sure there are women everywhere that can relate, but yes, what are some of those things that we have to be strong, those moments we really have to, just show our strength?
Okay, well, a lot of times we're challenged with a lot of things because we are a mom, we may be a spouse with careers, things of that sort. So when we deal with things that are just everyday things, we have to learn to be strong in those situations. Strength of a woman is just basically a reminder of who you are, the strength that you carry, because it lies within you. So those are some of the times that you definitely have to be strong. I'm a mom. So when your children are not feeling well, or you have a career and you have to go to work and you have children as well, you have to learn to be strong in those moments. So that's what it's all about.
Listen, and I could totally relate to that, because it's like the balance. It's like you're the caregiver, but then you have to take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
I think, women, we're natural nurturers. So it's very easy for us to forget about ourselves because we're so concerned about everyone else. And there's one more thing that I really love. Your movement, the Purple Stiletto movement, I saw your motto is powerful, unique, and strong. And your flyer also says, the B you thought was meant for broken was actually meant for becoming. So let's talk about that.
Okay. Well, with the B, with being broken, a lot of times we deal with so many things and think that's the end. Like we can't move beyond that. And in this season, just for me, and when I did the flyer, we're really talking about experience. And when we think about being broken, it could be anything from, your child being sick, or dealing with divorce, or trying to get ready to go back to school and things of that sort. So when I think of things of being broken, I'm thinking about things that may have challenged you.
Right.
But it is meant to become. And what that means is basically you mean you're broken in some instance and it's not the end. So a lot of times I look at it as preparation for purpose. All these things happen for a reason. You are broken just to be able to remind you that you can become the best you.
And one thing that I think about when I think about broken, especially as it relates to strength in women, when things break, sometimes they drop, they crack, they shatter, or the pressure or whatever. But I think about the weight of being a woman, and sometimes we don't take enough time to take these things off of our backs, and then eventually you can break.
Absolutely.
But when you break, that doesn't mean that it's over.
Exactly.
It's just the beginning of something new. We have to learn how to, like you mentioned earlier, balance all of these things. So let's talk about what this conference is, and what women, sisters, aunts, cousins, nephews, like nieces, aunts, and all of those would get out of it.
Okay, so the conference is a women's empowerment conference. As you know, Purple Stiletto is a women's empowerment movement. So we're designed to educate, motivate, empower, and uplift women from all walks of life. So the conference is designed to do just that, to empower and uplift women. It's also to bring women together, to be able to lean on each other, show sisterhood, just to be able to kind of let your hair down for a day, to come in and be empowered, to come be free, because a lot of times we deal with things that other women deal with and we don't really know.
Absolutely.
But to hear someone else talk about their story and you share that story with them sometimes motivates people to do things differently. It empowers them to do something more, and to remind them that they're not by themselves. So that's what the conference is all about.
I love that. And I love that we're in this space now where women feel more comfortable talking about and sharing their experiences, because I think for so long it was something that we just felt like was an internal issue, an internal battle. And the more you hear from people, no matter what positions or titles they hold, it's like, hey, you're just like me. So let's get together. Let's unite. We're stronger together, and help really to uplift each other. And so this sounds like it's a wonderful event. We're going to pull these details up on the screen. This event is taking place when?
It is taking place on September the 16th. We're going to be in Northeast Columbia over at the Midlands Technical College campus. It is from 11 to 4, so it will have a lineup of dynamic speakers there on the flyer, all amazing women, and we'll also have vendors as well. So we believe in empowerment, but we also want to have a little bit of retail therapy as well. So we will have vendors at the event.
Awesome. And one more thing, the speakers. Any particular topics going to be covered, or?
Well, the conference is going to be surrounding the whole woman. So we're going to talk about mind, body, spirit, and soul. So it's a whole woman. We have our speakers are all from different walks of life. We have Miss Carolyn Williams, who's from Boss Tribe Fitness. We'll be talking about just being able to take care of your body, the physical part. And then we have Adrian and Dr. Lovely, who's also going to be there, and they're talking about the spiritual aspect of it.
I love that.
And then the other speakers will talk about just being able to deal with things of, you know, that happens in just the world itself. So the whole thing is for a woman, for women, but it's a combination, as I said, and we're talking about the whole woman. So mind, body, spirit, and soul.
I love that. I love how we talked about being broken, but this event will help you to become whole. Look at that. All that spirituality coming together. But I appreciate you joining us today. We're going to have these details on our website, SodaCityLive.com, but be sure to stick with us. We have tons more Soda City Live to get to today, and you don't want to miss it. So we'll be right back after this.